This is Love, Lies, and Dead Roses, and I'm your host, Candice Christine. And once again, I have my lovely cousin, Kristina, back with me. See, people love doing it so much they keep coming back for more. And when I told you I was cooked, I wholeheartedly meant that.
Yeah. That was me a couple weekends ago when I went to a festival with Dad, and I was sunburnt all down on my scalp, and it was bad.
Yeah, this is actually my second sunburn, and I use sunscreen. Look at that.
Yeah.
I use sunscreen and everything. I had to put a little extra foundation on today because I was definitely doing my makeup for this episode due to the fact of my face is red. It is not a good look at all. 0 out of 10. I do not recommend. So, by the way, I think my mom's forgotten about that episode. She still hasn't listened to it.
Really?
Yeah. I completely diverted and also may have blocked her from the Facebook. Smart. Okay. I'm smart. It's because I know what will happen.
Yeah.
I know her. I know how she is. And I personally don't have the patience for it.
Yeah.
So we had a good episode last time. I cried.
Yeah.
And then I made you cry the next day.
Look, yeah, you did.
Well, I meant what I said.
I know.
We don't have to talk on it because that is a very personal topic.
Yeah.
But I'll still stand. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Let's see. I was on Twitter today. Have you been on Twitter?
No, I don't get on it really.
Okay, well, you probably don't belong on Twitter. It's wild.
Uh-huh.
I found someone's OnlyFans page on there. And Twitter does not have any restrictions. Get ready, just like a model. Roblox. Yeah. Twitter is wild. And then somehow I got into some thread about insults for short people. I found it very offensive, being that I'm the shortest person in my family. Talking about, oh gosh, 75% loading. Well, let me find that again. Hold on. I gotta get back.
Look, it's not fun being short. When I do the laundry, I have to ask Michael all the time, come here, can you get the clothes in the bottom of the washer? I can't reach it. I've pushed up against the wall to get down into the washer. It's not fun being short.
Here you go. Summarize.
Summarize.
Yeah, when you summarize it, you shorten it.
Okay.
A tripping hazard. A tripping hazard. You know what? Funny. I am my own personal tripping hazard. I broke a toe tripping over myself.
Look, Angela and I both, we trip ourselves all the time.
It's a queen thing.
It might be.
There's road bump. Hamster.
Oh my gosh.
Can't reach the top shelf.
Yep.
Ant.
Oh my gosh.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Compact.
Oh my gosh.
Can't see eye to eye. 1 block tall muff fudger. And Chihuahua.
Oh, that's funny. Those are good. It
was like, and then I found this other thing. This is what I do in my free time. I look at Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I found this other thing talking about insults to call people. And there was one that was empty stapler having ass. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's so funny.
Oh man.
Are you like me in this aspect? Like, if you get into an argument with somebody, you think about later the things that you should have said?
Yeah. All the time.
And you're like, damn, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'll even, after an argument, I'll like replay it in my head. Mm-hmm. And like, I'll be driving and I'll like repeat the things that I said, and then I get heated in the moment and I just start running my mouth. I'm like, hey, that was a good one. It's like, why didn't you think about that? But yeah, I do that all the time.
I told one of my friends there was an incident recently where I helped one of my friends kick out his ex-fiance. And that's going to be an episode in itself. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to want to listen to that episode because it's crazy.
Okay.
The situations I get myself, actually, you know what? I didn't get myself in a situation. The situations I find myself in are absolutely bananas. And I'm just like, how did I end up in this?
Oh, I've had a situation that I had to threaten a man. My friend, the boys and I, when Kyle and I had first kind of split, I moved in with her, and there was a whole situation with some guy that she was dating, and I went off on him, and I like he was like getting really bad, and I had a pocket knife, and I said, "Come on, let's go get your things." And he said some things. But I was like, let's take this. And I had that pocket knife, and he said something to me. And I looked at him and I said, you better not touch me. And cause I said, I will cut that right off. And she was even shocked, but I was like, mm-mm.
This was a guy friend and his ex-fiance.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't like me anyways. I mean, join the club, baby. And, so I went with him to kick her out, and she started like yapping them jaws, boy, talking about my age and me having a kid. And I ran up in there, and I wanted to so badly tell her to take her wig off, let me see her real hair. And then I want to ask, I would be like, bitch, when's the last time you got your nails filled in?
Oh my gosh.
I can't say much. My nails aren't done, but they will be soon, hopefully. So
you don't want to see mine either. So
this is the result, by the way.
I like it. It took out a lot.
Gold.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
it looks different. Good on you.
Thanks. I got a lot of compliments on it.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Thanks. And I actually got it shiny. I did a cholesterol and a conditioner mask afterwards. I put the toner on there, and then I washed it and shampooed. Well, before I did the cholesterol and the mask, I washed it in a purple shampoo and a purple conditioner because I am determined to get the red out of my hair so I can bleach it and be blonde again. Yeah. But I actually used products in my hair, and then I did like this green tea eye mask thing. I was having myself a little spa time up here.
There you go.
I don't know what got into me, but I was doing some self-care.
Hey, sometimes you got to do that. I need to go get a massage. That's what I need to do.
That's what I need to do too. I found a knot in my back. I need to get that taken care of.
Look, the house that we just had built, we have had a flooding issue twice. And the second time was this weekend. And the next day I went out to, cause I swear our drain is Grand Central Station for all the neighborhoods in their hay or the straw. Cause like 5 houses are being built around here. And, so the next morning I went out there, Saturday morning, I went out there and I was trying to shovel it, and I walked down the hill and I fell. And I already had issues with this shoulder. Well, I used this arm to catch myself, and now I'm sore all the way down my arm. And my back was a little sore. It's,
we getting old.
Right? I told Michael, I said, I'm glad nobody was out there because I just went right down that hill.
Well, I caught my second to last and my pinky toe on this little mat thing that has edges of dog food bowls and waters in. And I caught it a couple times, but this time I was about to cry. I was hollering. And then I went swimming in the beach yesterday. Obviously, I went out in the water. You should be so proud of me. I haven't been out in the water like that since I was like little. And I was out there swimming and stuff, and Charlotte was getting scared, like, Mama. She got grounded.
Oh my gosh.
She got grounded for the first time on Friday. What is today? Monday? So
Monday. Yeah.
Saturday, she was grounded. Maybe Friday afternoon. I can't remember. It didn't last long. Tomorrow.
It was tomorrow.
Mouth, man. She got that queen mouth. It was the day before yesterday, I think. Peanut gallery. She ain't ever far behind. I swear. I'll never be able to do my messy episode that I want to do where we talk about grown-up things.
Nope.
High school. I don't want to talk about high school. I did not enjoy high school.
I did.
You did. Mm-hmm. That's because you were popular.
No, I was not popular.
But to me, little me, I thought you were popular.
I was just friends with everybody. Like I didn't have like a certain clique. Like I hung out with the cheerleaders. I got rides to my mom's school with the pothead, and then I was friends with like the gothic kids. Like I was just
the same
friends
way.
with everybody. Yeah.
I gotta find some more insults. I'm intrigued now.
No.
So this is a picture of a text message. It says, "I saw you at Target. Really? Did you get a picture?" Yes. And they sent a picture of Goofy talking about Goofy ass. And then I found, hold on, I gotta get this picture up. I gotta figure out how I did it. I found the woman's guide to insulting a man.
Oh, okay.
Poor men.
Oh, I know.
So, do you want to insult him about something involving women or sex? Yes or no?
We'll go with yes.
All right. Is he in a relationship?
Yes.
Is his partner unfaithful and he puts up with it?
Say that one again?
Is his partner unfaithful and he puts up with it?
No.
Does he let his girlfriend walk all over him?
No.
Then you just say he has a small penis.
Oh, so what is it if I said yes to those?
Okay, if he okay, we gotta go all the way back because they're all yes
okay.
questions. Okay. Do you want to insult him about something involving women and sex or sex?
We'll say yes again.
Is he in a relationship?
Yes.
Is his partner unfaithful and he puts up with it?
We'll say yes.
Then he's a cuck.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
Listen, I am okay. I just want to put this out there for the family who listen to this. Guys, I'm funny and my humor has no limits. And neither does my podcast. There's no telling what will be said on here. But you know what? That's what it's for.
That's right. Be your authentic self.
But I've always been kind of like, I've always been funny, but I've been afraid to be funny. I just feel like we need a little bit of lightheartedness since the last time. I think my last 2 episodes were kind of heavy.
Yeah. I started listening to the one last week, but I never finished it. I got to go back and watch it.
Oh, you're going to be angry.
I am? Why am I going to be angry?
At my ex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's like 4 people who want to have a conversation with him. This is the thing about me. Like, I may not have people like here around me, but I have people everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All over. I gotta take these things off. It hurt my ears. I tried clip-on earrings for the first time, and they're like really cute, but you can only wear them for so long because they start hurting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't wear earrings very often, but when I do, it's like when you're taking them off, they hurt.
These are the clip-ons.
Oh.
Yeah, I took it back to Mama. And this one don't even have the little stoppers on it.
Gosh.
I got like little indents in my earlobes. That's funny. But I just, I'm good to people. I have a big heart. I don't like to be mean. I'm only mean when I'm necessary.
Right.
Don't push them buttons. I beg people, do not push those buttons. Because then my mama comes out of me, and I used to not be this way until I learned how to stand up for myself, and then it was like donezo from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to say a lot of shit.
I'm still trying to learn to stand up for myself, but I'm still like anti-confrontational, and I'd rather just walk away, but I'm trying. Certain people can get me there.
Huh?
I said certain people can get me there.
Yeah.
Certain situations can get me there, but it's very far and few between.
That's when
that's right saying.
That's when FAFO comes out. What FAFO is?
No.
Oh, I'm vulgar. Fuck around and find out.
Oh, gotcha. That day.
What, the FAFO?
Yeah. I like that.
We're gonna find out. I get mean in like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
I hate how this is crooked. Somehow last week when we recorded, it had my head this way and her head this way, and it was like this. And I was like, you watch it on YouTube?
Huh?
Well, you need to add some plays to like Apple Podcasts.
I think I've watched. Did I listen to one or two of them on there? I think I listened to one or two of them on there, but I like seeing the faces.
Yeah, a lot of people are like.
So, yeah.
Hold on, sorry, my fat belly showing. What? What am I spelling? Rainbow Beach Day. Rainbow Beach Day. Yeah. Guys, this is a day in my life. Can you spell something for me? Can you learn how to spell?
Yeah, but then when they start learning how to spell, you're like, dang.
Oh, then she starts reading my text messages because she goes through my phone as it is. And she says, Mommy, somebody sent you a text. Mommy, this video was sent to you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad I don't get nothing bad in my phone.
It took me a long time before the boys learned to leave my phone alone. It used to drive me crazy. I'd leave it on the counter and they'd finally be on it playing the game. And I'm like, dude, you need to get off my phone.
It's because
it drove me crazy.
Everything to my phone goes to my iPad.
Oh, okay.
The only saving grace I have is Snapchat's not made for iPad. Thank God. No, but we're not turning the TV on right now because I'm recording. The charger's downstairs. Go get it. Jesus, I can't finish that song. Oh, why is it not charging?
Look, I was proud of myself. I have my phone charging so it doesn't die again.
I'm so proud of you. So very proud of you. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to do it again one more time, okay? Change your answers.
Okay, same situation?
Just we're creating a new situation.
Okay.
Do you want to insult him about something involving women or sex?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Do you want to insult him regarding his looks?
Sure.
Is he short?
No.
Does he not shave or he has a beard?
Yes.
Neck beard. Like the one for if he's short, you manlet. Does he open his mouth wide during photos?
Does he open his mouth wide during photos?
Yeah, like
no. And then you were frozen for a minute. I
was doing that.
You're like, oh.
I don't want her. Go put her up. Go put her in the bed. Lord have mercy.
Oh.
From my glasses. Another thing. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
It says, does he open his mouth wide during photos? If yes, you call him a soy boy.
Real boy?
A soy boy.
Swig boy.
Soy, like soybean.
Oh, soy.
And then it asks, does he generally look weak or submissive? If yes, beta. No. And then there's like this one where it has like all kinds of like arrows, and it says, just say he has a small penis.
Where do you find this stuff at?
Twitter.
Oh, Twitter. That's right. That's right.
Always. So he has an opinion you don't like then. If so, did he dislike The Last Jedi? And if it says yes, you call him a man baby. If no, does he love video games and Monster Energy? If yes, call him a Kyle. No.
That's lovely.
I'm recording.
So, question.
Okay.
What does it mean when you call a man a Kyle? Like, what's that term? Like, is it like a Karen?
No. It's a guy who likes video games and Monster Energy drink. Instead of a Karen, it's a Chad.
I thought the opposite of Karen was, what did I think it was? Kevin, I think is what I thought it was.
Well, I've heard Chad and I've heard Kevin. I've heard Kevin also.
So just a typical man who likes energy drinks and video games is called a Kyle?
I guess, according to this.
Okay.
And then there's, hold on, Dude Bro, Chud. Then there's the fuck boy. A simp.
Okay.
An incel. A coomer. It's a man addicted to porn.
Gotcha. Okay.
I didn't know that until this.
I was about to say, am I just old where I don't know all these terms?
I didn't know what it was either.
Okay, maybe I'm not that old.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Rainbow water slide? Yeah. You know I'm not on FaceTime, right? No, I'm not on FaceTime. I'm on the podcast. Yeah, huh?
Oh. Did she say she's lying?
That's her new thing. And then her other thing is, when I ask her to do something, she's like, do I look like a butler? Am I bald? And now I'm worried she's going to see a bald man asking. I'm worried she's going to ask a man who's bald if he's a butler.
Candice, Let me tell you a story. Aiden brought it up a couple of weeks ago. This was like years ago. We were in Target or we were like in Walmart or somewhere. And we were in the TV electronics section and there was this man and Aiden went up to him and said, "You look like the whale from Finding Nemo." I think it was that movie. And it had like that big head.
Oh my God.
His head was deformed. It had that like, and I was like, Aiden. I was like, "I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry." But he's the dude. I mean, it looked like the whatever that well is. And
Mama,
Aiden went
Taylor
straight
used
up
to do
to
that.
him and said that.
Mama said Taylor asked somebody why they were so fat or something. They don't care.
No, they don't. I was just like, oh my gosh. And then Aiden brought it up a few weeks ago. And I don't know what made him think. Oh, I remember what it was. They were Finding Nemo was playing at the restaurant we were at. That's why. And he remembered that situation. And I was like, oh my gosh, Aiden. Oh, Lord.
Let's
I
see.
tell you.
Did you ever do dating apps?
Yeah. That's how I met Michael. Yep. We met on Tinder. Yep.
This article I found earlier.
Okay.
So my dating apps kind of just sit there like dust.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing it out there. Because I'm a little distracted.
You got a lot going on.
Sure. I told you a little bit about that one situation, which we're just friends.
Oh.
But the root of all those issues
Mm-hmm.
is what has me. I don't know how to explain it without putting my business out there. And there's just some things I can't talk about, but
Yeah.
when the time comes, people will know it. I promise.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so these are the best Tinder pickup lines.
Okay.
Can I be vulgar?
Go for
I'm
it.
going to tell you the knock knock joke I get on a regular basis on Tinder.
Okay. Go for it.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Candice.
Gosh, Candice, who?
Candice dick fit in your mouth. That's the opening line I get on a regular basis.
Oh my gosh.
Tell Angela she ain't allowed to listen to this episode. You never asked me to buy 360.
I forgot. Well, now she's going to know because you said it.
Because she ain't allowed to. No, she ain't allowed to listen to this episode. Okay, number one. This is on Tinder, okay? Come here often. Have we matched before, or do I just recognize you from my dreams?
Oh my God.
If Tinder were a flower patch, I'd pick you. Do you want to get off this app as much as I do? What's one thing? Okay, I'm going to read this to you, and I want you to tell me your answer, and then I'm going to tell you my answer, okay?
Okay.
What is one thing I should know about you before asking you out?
And you want me to answer it honestly?
Yeah.
What's one thing you should know about me before going out with me? Oh, I think on that.
Let me tell you my answer.
No, because you told me to give you mine first.
Okay.
Something that I think they should know before taking me out. I would say that I'm extremely nice, but I don't take crap from people. Maybe. I don't know.
Let me tell you mine.
Yeah.
Mama wasn't built for no weak man.
Oh, Lord.
You love grown up me, huh?
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, you know what my bio says?
What?
MILF and ain't easy.
Really? That's what it says?
I got that on a sticker on my car that says MILF and ain't easy.
Oh, my gosh.
And then somebody.
Mine was always corny. Maybe that's I didn't get a lot of it.
You should have had me write it.
It's like single mom, 2 boys. I love it. I couldn't think of anything creative.
It was like bang bang Niner gang. If you a Cowboy fan, swipe left.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
Oh, I was about to say this, but I forgot. Damn it. Oh, the MILF and ain't easy sticker.
Yes.
That problem I have, I was telling you about, has a sticker that says I eat milk and cookies.
Oh.
I love my life. Listen, my life is so irritating to people.
Oh, Lord.
You love it. Listen, I can't remember who it was, but they said, I think it was one of my cousins on my dad's side. She was like, Candice, I just live vicariously through you.
Look, sometimes I do that too with certain people. I'm like, I wish I could be like y'all. I
It
just
took me
can't.
a long time to get to this. I need a haircut. The more I see it, I see how uneven it is. Look at that.
I can't see the bottom part.
Well, good. It's awful. Okay. So it says, my love language is quality time, and you are a QT.
These are so corny.
I know.
Like, these cannot actually work.
Gorgeous smile. I'd love to see it in person.
I mean, that one's not bad. That one's not that bad. You have a gorgeous smile.
If you were famous for one thing, what would it be?
Are you asking me?
I don't know. I'll ask for myself. If I was famous for one thing, what would it be?
Being dumb, having dumb blonde moments, maybe. Because I have a lot of them.
I think mine would be like the things that are said on this podcast. Episode 1, okay. Episode 1, my very first episode, it blew Brunswick County up. It blew it up because of that whole situation.
Yeah.
We literally exposed a rapist, which is crazy. If I had a nickel for every time I saw someone as cute as you, I'd have a nickel.
Oh, God.
I usually go for 8s, but I'll settle for a 10. You know what my line is?
What?
I may not be a 10, but you'll never have to meet my dad.
Well, meeting dads are scary. My dad's scared off one of Angela's boyfriends to the point that Angela was walking down the hallway at school and he saw her and he turned and walked the other way. He scared one of the guys off that I was trying to date in high school. We didn't even make it to a first date because Dad wanted to meet him before we dated. And he came to church to meet my dad. And Dad sat and talked to him, and we worked together, and he never asked me out on that date.
So last summer, my ex came to the condo where my grandparents are. And you know how you know who my grandfather is?
Yes.
Like, career Marine.
I've never met him, but I do know the type, and I know of him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Career Marine, active and civilian. So, and he was all for it. Turn it down.
I can't even hear it.
She said she can't hear it. And he was okay with coming down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really genuinely concerned about having, like, I wasn't worried about Tutu, but I was like low key kind of worried about grandfather. Really nice, but I didn't know what was going to happen. And they got along great. But then there's my mom doing those looks. And then she goes, yeah, I saw you rubbing up on his arm because I had my arm behind him and I was like, take his arm. And then there's my Tutu sitting across from us and she had her phone out taking pictures of us. And I was just like I've never really brought anybody like around my whole family. But he met my mom, my cousin's fiance, my cousin, my second, anyways, little kid, and my child, and my grandparent. It was a lot.
On the same day?
In the same day.
Oh my gosh.
When I tell you I was freaking out.
How long had y'all been dating before he met everybody?
See, what had happened? June 18th, I went out with my friends to downtown Wilmington.
Mm-hmm.
And we went out to the club, okay? And like we had fun, we were dancing, we were drinking. I was drunk. I was drunk. Because what happened that night would have never happened if I was sober. I had to have been drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So I'm drunk, been drinking whiskey and beer all night. And our little routine after the club was we would go down the street kind of and get a hot dog. And I wanted my hot dog. So like my friends were talking to these guys, and then this one guy walked up to me. I guess they had talked to him or something before, had a conversation. He walked up behind me and he's like, hey, you want to go down this alley with me? I was like, no. He said, come down this alley and talk to me. I said, listen, I am a white woman who listens to true crime podcasts and watches documentaries. You're not going to get me down an alley. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, we like that? No. I said, yeah, it is like that. And then here comes my ex, bebopping, goofy. Like, I don't understand what I ever saw in him. Like, now that I'm like seeing through the clouds, like,
yeah,
bebopping up. And he's like, you're not from. And he's like, no, I'm from Winston-Salem. I was like, no, you're not from here. And he's like, you're having a good time? And I'm like, yeah. And I looked at my friends and said, if y'all ain't coming to get a hot dog, I'm taking myself to get a hot dog. This mofo followed me down the damn street. And he's like, I just want to talk to you for a minute. I was like, well, I don't want to talk to you. And he was like, follow me. I was trying to get in line. It's like this antique store on the corner, like up the ways from that's where the line usually is at the end. And sitting there, and he's like, I don't know why you're avoiding the conversation. I'm like, because I don't know you. And he was like, well, I don't know, something. He goes, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm problematic. I looked at him. I said, well, how do you know I'm not? I can see in your eyes you're a good person. I said, but am I? And I started walking away from him, and he followed me again. Why did I not see the red flags in all of this? And when I tell people, 9 times out of 10, the boys who have broken my heart, they wanted me first.
Yeah.
He wanted me first. He was like a damn dog chasing tail. And then he kissed me in front of my friends. And I don't know, like, he brought out his phone, and he like has me follow myself on Instagram from his Instagram. And then when I'm typing in my username, I said, what is wrong with your keyboard? He goes, oh, it's a European keyboard. I said, like I said, you're not from here. Sorry. I hate him so much. There's just so many things. When you listen to last week's episode, when you finish it, you'll understand. But anyways.
Gotcha.
And then he had me add myself on Facebook, and he somehow talked me in. Oh, well, and then he kissed me again, and somehow talked me into going back to his hotel room with him.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking down. He called an Uber to the Holiday Inn that he was staying at because he was down here vacationing. You're gonna die. You're gonna die laughing. Okay. When I tell you that there's always certain situations that only I can find myself in, I mean that.
Huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking with him. I'm like, this motherfucker ain't from here. He's from Europe. And I was like, don't. And I was like, oh my God, there's human traffickers in Europe. And I was like, am I about to be kidnapped? Like, I was down this dark road. It was dark. And I'm sitting here like drunk, trying to talk myself into going. And I did not know where I was. I did not know my way around. And this black SUV pulls up. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I'm about to get kidnapped. You're just shaking your head at me. And apparently he had ordered a luxury Uber. Did you know there's different tiers to Uber?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It was like a kind of like escalator or something. And he opened it up, and like the doors like lit up and shit. Like it was, and I was like, oh, he's opening the door. The fact that I get impressed by tells you.
The stranger opened the door for me. I'm in love.
Listen, the fact of impressed by the bare minimum that I received from these men tells you how garbage of men I have dated. So I get in, and like he kisses me in the back of the Uber or whatever, and I was like, okay. And then he holds the door open for me again, and we get up to the hotel, and he can't. He's sitting there putting his wallet to the little thing that key card's open to the door to get into the hotel. And I'm sitting here like, maybe you should take the card out. He's like, it's not working. I said, you should take the card out. This should have been just the glimpse into the future that I would have had. Okay, and finally he picks up. Yeah, I can't get in. My key card's not working. I'm like, you didn't take it out. If you have an RFID wallet, it's not going to work. But what the fuck do I know? And he finally gets us into the hotel, and he's like up on the like third or fourth floor, and we're in the elevator. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck did I get myself into this time? I just ran off. Now, granted, my friends have my location. Like, it's not like nobody knew where I was, and my friends were very confused as to like how this all transpired because apparently I was trying to be a runner and a track star and run away from my friends that night. I don't know. And so we get to his door. He goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, my friend is with me." You wait till we get to the door for you to tell me that your friend is in there asleep. He's like, "No, he's awake." He already texted me. I was like, "Your friend is awake, and you're just now telling me this." And I walk into that hotel room, and he's like, "What's good?" I said, "Not this." And that's where I'm gonna cut that story off. So that was the first time we had met, and he came down to, or came up to the condo, like the week of Charlotte's birthday in July, the first week. Not even a month.
Well, I mean, I can't say anything because when Michael and I met, I took him to, what happened first? Well, he met the boys. When we met, the boys were staying with Angela for the week, during the summer, right before school started. They were with Angela, and Angela and my boys met Michael within like a week or two of us dating. And then, still in less than a month, he met my Aunt Robin, my mom, my grandparents. I met all, like, not maybe about half of Mama's side of the family within a month of us dating. But then he also moved in with me. We started dating in August. I was in Charlotte, moved to Gastonia in October, and he was basically living with me in October.
Well, I ain't living.
So I mean, I don't have any room to be talking.
The thing about that whole relationship though is that like okay. So I helped. He came down in December, late November, early December, and my brother was living with me at the time, and he was interviewing for the job he has now. Okay, so he stayed with me so he wouldn't have to drive 4 hours to get to the interview. You know what I mean?
And this is your brother?
No.
Or the ex?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so I gave him capability to do that. And then I came up there like right after Christmas and helped him clean his mama's house for him to move out, helped him pack up some of his stuff. He loaded up the car. He went on vacation. He spent Christmas in New York. So it was right before Christmas. And then he came back, got the rest of his stuff, and loaded up the car. And in that time, we had found him an apartment. He got the apartment, everything. I helped him find stuff to order for this apartment. I was telling him what to get and what not to get and sending him ideas and stuff. When he moved in, I helped him organize that apartment. I slept on an air mattress in the living room until he got a bed with him.
That's what Michael and I did.
But and somehow it wasn't enough. But what wasn't enough? It was the kid that he met in July. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Yep.
No, I'm okay. Did Mama Leslie get you that? I got that. Is she in bed? Apparently, I need a snack. Maybe a Snicker bar. I ain't myself. It's crazy though.
Yeah.
Like the
No barking.
Huh?
Oreo was barking. He's laying over there looking at me, and he's barking at nothing.
But it's that baby. It's just crazy. Like I find myself in some crazy situations.
Oh, it must run in the family because I've done it too. I can't remember if I talked about it in the last one. Did I talk about the truck driver?
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I talked about it or not.
Is
she singing?
Always. John, you're gonna get me in trouble. Turn it off. Take it over there. You're gonna be in trouble for infringement rights. Go. You know, I can't even do a podcast in peace. I should have kept my door locked. I should have never opened the door.
That's what happens when you have little ones.
Yeah. It's okay though. She's cute. She's a little asshole.
And you'll miss it when they get older.
I've been having really bad baby fever.
Girl, you and me both. I borrow my cousin's baby all the time. That's how I get my baby fixed because I'm too old to have anymore.
Says who?
Says me.
No, you're not.
I'll be 42 this year. I don't want to be in my 50s and having a 10-year-old. Nobody's out there. Can you hear him barking?
Yeah. He is raising it.
Here you go. Come here. Come here. Here.
I need to get
Stop
my
barking.
headphones and my microphone to work for my phone. I gotta order a new piece. There's a piece that plugs in. So like microphone has this piece.
Okay.
And then I'm supposed to be able to plug my headphones into my microphone and my microphone into my phone and be able to hear everything going on and stuff. But I don't know. I work on my computer. I just don't like the images on my computer.
Yeah.
I look really pale. On my ring light, I don't.
Of course.
On my phone with ring light. I'm getting me a whole pod lab set up. I'm gonna get a shower curtain rod to block this
Okay.
and then open it up whenever I'm like need to get in my closet because my closet's over here. And then I'm gonna have me a big old rose wall on the behind me.
Nice. Are you gonna get like that big, like the poster type thing? It's like a
It's gonna be built on plywood.
gotcha. Okay.
And then I'm gonna get a neon light with the name of the podcast.
Nice.
I'm really proud of it.
That'll be cute.
Yeah, I'm getting there, little by little.
Yeah.
This is
Aw.
something I've been wanting to do. Now, if I can make the money I want to make on it, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Now, what are the requirements to make money?
They have to want to put ads in, so I need more listeners.
Gotcha.
So we need to share it a lot. It's a good podcast. A lot of laughs with a lot of people, and we have a lot of stuff planned.
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I know everybody probably thought I was crazy when I started this. Not you. Did you see the episode with my mom?
Yes. I've seen every episode, but I've only seen like the first 10, 15 minutes of last week's. Because that was the first week. But I normally listen to it when I'm working. And last week was the first week back for kids in the school. So I didn't have time to have it really playing. So
Yeah. A lot of people had a lot of questions
about that one in particular, or just your podcast?
about that one because I opened up about a lot of things and they weren't okay with the response that she gave. My suicide attempts. It's fine. It'll be fine.
See, now I'm going to listen to it on the way to work.
There you go.
That's what I'll try to do.
The boys take the bus.
No, they don't ride the bus at all. I take them to school in the morning. And I work, it takes me like an hour to get to work. And so I drop them off. Well, it takes me 45 minutes. Because their doors open at 8. I drop them off at 7:45 and I go into work. And I get to work typically between 8:30, 8:45.
She takes the bus.
Yeah, they took a bus in elementary and in middle school, but when they went to high school, I was like, these kids are different in high school. I said, if I don't have to, I don't want them in the bus.
I have no.
So,
I leave them to get her to the bus stop and I take her back to work with me.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have a choice, which there were times where I didn't, they did, but mom didn't even want them. So I was taking them in the mornings and my mom was picking them up and taking them home. And then when Michael and I, because we broke up for about 2 years, and then we got back together, and he picks them up from school. I take them, and he picks them up.
It's good that you have an actual partner.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. Does his kid stay with y'all?
No, his kids are grown. He's 12 years older than me.
Oh.
Yeah, he's 53.
That like, because I've only ever dated younger guys.
I mean, it's not any different. I mean, he's more mature, but he's also immature.
No.
Because he's a man, so he cracks those jokes. But it's just nice because they're a little more put together. You know what I mean? But other than that, to me, it's not any different. It's just the maturity that's different. But yeah, he's good to the boys, and that's what I like the most because they haven't had anyone other than my dad. So it's nice to have somebody that's like that.
I've gotten into liking guys with kids. Well, okay, so God, I can't.
I would rather date a guy with kids than a guy that doesn't have kids. Being that I have kids myself.
The only thing that scares me is the difference in parenting. That's the one thing that would concern me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't parent like most people do.
Yeah.
That can be a hard ass sometimes.
Am
I a cool mom? Oh, we're not even in here. Oh shit!
You don't have anybody to vouch on if you're a cool mom or not.
I don't. First, am I a cool mom? I'm sorry for disturbing you. You're asleep. Should have been like,
My boys, Zachary, Aiden would tell you that I'm a cool, funny mom. Zachary would tell you that I'm probably embarrassing. But he would say that I'm a fun mom. But yeah, Aiden and I have our personality. Aiden is literally my mini me. So we have we have the same personality. Zachary and I, we don't. Drink with caution.
Sprite.
Oh.
Hey, question. Am I a cool mom? Shaking your head is not giving an answer. Yeah. Okay. Am I a funny mom? Yeah. Am I a mean?
Is she? No. She's not mean at all.
You can be honest. Tell the truth. No. I can be mean.
Is she embarrassing? Does she embarrass you any, Charlotte? She does.
Your hair look crazy.
So it for you because but you be happy because I put some ice in it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Put you.
Any gossip you want to give, TT?
Oh yeah. Has Mama been kissing any other boys?
No.
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 Oh goodness. Her bringing you a drink, that reminded me of Aiden when we lived in Wisconsin. One morning he came and woke me up, and we had pizza the night before, and Papa John's used to have like a cinnamon oatmeal pizza. It was so good. Well, one morning Aiden came and woke me up. He says, Mama, I've got breakfast. And I went out there. He had both of us. He had a little Monsters Inc. table and chairs. And he had a plate with 2 pieces of the oatmeal pizza and a little cup with soda in it. And it was for me and him. And he sat down and we had us a little date eating our breakfast. And I was like, that was the sweetest thing. It was so sweet. I have a picture of it somewhere.
You have Coke. Well, I didn't tell her no Sprite. That's all I told her. No more soda. It's like late. It's like almost 10 o'clock and you're drinking soda.
Mom, every time you look at that, there's circle and everything. So your eyes get circly. Look at my eyes.
Oh, she's talking about you can see the reflection of the ring light in my eyes.
Oh, yeah, the little white dots.
Yeah. You cute. Well, Tina, let me read 3 more before we get off.
Okay. Is this the dating thing again or the...
Come on, computer, turn on.
Mom has a computer because it died.
Your mom has a computer because it died?
Yeah, and it passed away.
It passed away. Did you bury it and have a whole service for it?
Yeah.
You did?
Some snack and a drink for you because I thought if you'd be hungry or that's why
Charlotte, you need to come visit me. You want to come visit me? Don't worry, I don't have any. I'll make sure when you come to visit, it's not when I get paid.
Spade.
With the tortilla? Okay, go over there because I'm about to read these to her. My dog wants to know if your dog wants to have a play date.
I've heard that one before.
Perfect time.
I think that's cute.
I'll delete my profile. My
Lord.
thumb is tired. Can we just stop here? Stop me if you've heard this one. A cat mom and a dog dad match on Tinder.
I've never heard that one.
To think I almost accidentally swiped left. If you're catfishing, tell me now.
Have you ever been catfished?
Yes. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
Yes.
Did you say that loud? I've been catfished once, but it was more... Have I been catfished that it's been somebody different? I think I have, but I had one guy. We met and everything, and he was like, oh, I forget how old he was. He was like, I was in my 30s, and he was like, I'm 30. He was like 35 or something like that. I don't remember. 32. And then he friended me on Facebook. And I'm looking and I'm like, that birthday's off quite a bit. And he's like 10 years younger than me. And, but he was telling me that he was older, like within like a year or two. And I was like, I swear, I was like, are you sure you're, and he's like, yeah. I was like, well, your Facebook is saying this. And when I met him, I thought he seemed kind of immature for his age. And he kept swearing and swearing. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. And I ended that one real quick.
So mine was, the guy posted nothing but pictures from when he was in the military, but it wasn't all his military uniform. Like he told me he had retired, but that could be any age.
Yeah.
You can retire in your 20s. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and funny story, he actually knew grandfather.
Really?
He knew who my grandfather was because he was, well, I can't, because of his job when he was in the Marine Corps. But anyways, and grandfather worked closely with them. But he gets to my house and he's like 100 pounds heavier, and maybe not like 100, but you know what I mean. And he looked way older, and I was just like, I'm not. I was polite. Blocked him right after I got done hanging out with him. So freaking quick.
Mm.
And then I had one lie to me about his height. And when I met him, I was like, there ain't no damn way.
So you would stop dating, you wouldn't talk to somebody if they lied about their height?
No, I kept talking to him.
Okay.
I think he remembers the fact that he lied to me about his height.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't bring it up.
Okay.
But now it's like,
well, hold on. Quick question. You said you don't bring it up, meaning present tense. Is this somebody you're talking to right now? Okay.
that sort
Just okay. All right. Because you said it present tense. I was like, hold on. So this is somebody she's talked to? Okay.
Because he made a comment talking about, oh, you went from 5'5" to 6'1". Well, you asked how tall he was. To my lie. It's complicated.
Yeah.
I didn't make it complicated. It is what it is.
It is.
Well, Tina, we have to come get together and do a punch list because I feel like we have so much we could cover.
We have a lot of the same stories.
We really do.
We do a lot of stupid stuff. Do what?
I said I'm gonna do a shared note with you. I do
shared note.
Yeah, and I'll show you.
Okay.
It's an iPhone thing. We don't do Android over here.
Sorry, I thought one of the boys was coming down, but they're not.
Oh.
Sorry, that was Aiden.
It's okay. I love you so much.
I love you too.
And I love having you on because I feel like I can be myself. You're like the only family member I feel okay with, like, being myself.
Yeah.
I have to calm down a bit with the rest.
Well, I try not to judge.
See, I don't judge either. Hey, listen, I need you to talk to your dad about something.
Okay.
You need to go ahead and put a house on the land and let me run it.
Talk to my dad?
Yeah, about putting a house down there.
Dad don't have no land?
Our grandparents' land.
At the beach. I don't know. That's not, I don't even know what that.
I keep saying it.
Yeah. At one point I thought Dad and Ronnie were going to go in together and build something there. But then I heard Ronnie was going to build something there. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to go with it. But it'd be nice to have a house that we could all kind of go to and share. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it.
I better get it in the will. Whoever's will it is, I better get it.
First, the oldest gets it first, so we'll go with that.
Listen, originally, it was us four. Because we were the only ones without dad and stuff.
Yeah.
And the oldest, I mean, she done made her bed and laid in it at that point.
The oldest meaning Erica? Or are you talking about Harmony? Or I might not can say her name.
It's fine.
But, okay. But yeah. Now, is she older than Angela?
Yeah. She's the oldest.
Not by much, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
If she is. Because they were right. Because, I mean, I'm not. How old is she?
Older than 50. I'm pretty sure.
Older than 50? No.
No, wait, no.
Because I'm 40, I'll be 42.
She's 44, 45, 40, no, 46, 46.
Okay, then she's older than my sister. Because she's 44. I think she might be 44, but I'm not positive. She'll text me if she watches this one. I'm not 44. Listen, we were talking today. We got this thing. I don't know if you've seen it on Facebook, but like, I don't even know if she really posted it. But so, Father's Day, was it Father's Day? Angela got Dad a shirt that said, "My favorite daughter gave me this," and Angela gave it to him. And then he came over to see me. And so Angela took a picture with Dad, and she's pointing at, she's like smiling with his shirt on. So then he saw me later on in the day, and I took a picture with him, and I'm pointing at her, at the shirt, and I sent it to her. So we've always had this thing like, oh, I'm his favorite daughter, because he says, you know, this is my favorite oldest daughter, my favorite middle. Yeah. And so today Angela sent me a picture. She goes, well, spending the day, Dad said he's enjoying spending his day with his favorite daughter. And I was like, you know what? I'm glad that you're now his favorite, because being his favorite all these years has been so exhausting. And she just started laughing. So we got this little running joke about the favorite daughter.
I tell my father I'm his favorite granddaughter. And he
Yeah.
oh, don't worry, I already know.
Well, there was one time when Dad and I went to the music festival. It's been like a month or so ago now. But we went into one of the stores, and he made some comment like, "Yeah, this is my favorite daughter. She's gonna buy me this." And I went, "Hold on a second. What'd you just say? Did you say your favorite daughter?" He's like, "Nope, that's not what I said." I was like, "Oh no, I have a witness."
And when he took me to the Charlie Daniels thing, we went to the bar. That was weird, by the way.
I've had a drink with Dad a few times.
He didn't know what beer to get. So he's like, I want something with fruit in it. I was like, just get you a Blue Moon. And they brought out a bottle of Blue Moon with orange. And he's like, how this in there? I was like, I don't know. Twist it up, put it in there, I guess. He's like, look here. My favorite niece is buying me something for once.
He does that all the time. He's like, I have such a good daughter. She's buying my dinner, and
he does that. He did that at the bar. He's like, look, niece of mine. And she's so nice to me. She's so good to her favorite uncle.
He's so funny.
He is.
Lord. You what?
Miss the old days.
Yeah.
I miss Nashville, Dennis. We had a good time. I drove the red truck to Claire's, and I bought a clip-in septum ring. And when he came home, I had it in, and he just thought, he looked. I said, it's a clip-on. He goes, send a picture to your mom and tell her I took you to get it done.
He would so do that too.
He was down for it.
He's fun. I've been lucky to have a really good dad, and being close to him. We've done a lot, and we say that we're each other's travel buddies, and he's fun to just hang out with. You know, like he'll crack the same jokes, which and you're like, oh Lord, here we go again. But he's a lot of fun. We laugh a lot. He's a cool guy.
He is. He has his moment.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, till next time. Thank you for coming back.
You're welcome. And I did good. My phone didn't die this time.
And this time it was a little bit more started. I needed a break from the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
It becomes a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Being on this end of it can be exhausting.
Yeah.
But we have a lot more coming up. Just tell the family, don't judge me. It is what it is. This is who I am. This is who I be, guys.
Yep.
I'm funny as shit.
Sometimes.
Jinx.
Oh, goodness.
I have my moment.
No, we all.
I love you.
I love you too.
And come back on.
Well, we got more to talk about.
I think you like doing this.
It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun. It's hard, but I was telling Michael before we got on, I was like, in the picture, I'm always staring. It looks like I'm staring off over here somewhere because I want to look at you and not at the camera. But
mine is
but it's fun.
I have it set up. It's like mounted to my wall.
Nice.
And I can clip my phone up to it. Look, I put a lot of thought into this.
You should.
There's so much
You
more.
should.
We're about to have Patreon too.
You have what?
A Patreon. You had to subscribe for it. It's like
Gotcha.
segments. Like we're gonna do a true crime segment. We're gonna do a tea time with Candice where I just tell everybody's business without saying their names.
You don't know nothing about me. What you give me that look? What you know about me?
Listen, I knew about that boy at the apartments, and I didn't talk to Dennis.
But I think I ended up telling them about him.
Yeah, it was funny though. Hey, did we talk about when your dad told you when you're calling him, telling him about me falling and you taking me to the hospital? And he said, I don't know if he said it in the last episode with you, but he said, just put some sap on it. And you're like,
oh, yeah.
You cannot put sap on this. Her skull is exposed. That shit was so funny.
It was funny, but it was stressful. Because it's like, I was in, how old was I then? Yeah, because it was before Katie, because it was before Aiden.
I was 14. It was 2005.
So I was, yeah.
It was the year Papa died.
So it was right after I left SWU then, because Papa died when I was at SWU. So it was after that. But yeah.
It was before Papa died.
It was before, not after?
It was like April of 2005.
I don't remember what I was doing. I mean, I was with Dad, but that might have been, I don't remember. That was so long ago.
I will send you a shared note list, and as things pop in your head, just add to it. I can watch you type on it. It's really cool.
Okay.
So next time, follow Love, Lies, and Dead Roses on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Well, it's not Twitter anymore. It's X. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And you can listen to us anywhere you can find podcasts. Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. And there's another one I don't remember. You can go a lot of places. So next time, everybody, I'm Candice Christine, and we're out. It's not doing it. Why is it not doing it?